guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to show you guys how I perform a Say the Moon, and hopefully I'll give you some tips and progressions and stuff like that to help you guys out so you guys can also get a Say the Moon as well, you know? Now Sailor Moon, I guess the best way to really think about it, so basically you're going to be putting down your first hand in a cartwheel and then popping into a rise. I don't think you need a rise, and if you do have a rise, this should be very easy for you. Now some prerequisites for the Sailor Moon. I would say learn how to do a Gumby, possibly. I mean, the best thing that you get from Gumby is that feeling of getting that arch in your back and kicking back with the leg, which I'll discuss later. And I think that would be really helpful if you guys have a one-handed cartwheel. So master it, make sure you can have it slowly. So I'll just show you what I mean. If you don't have your one-handed cartwheel, learn a cartwheel. I have a tutorial on both of them right here. I think that'll really help you guys if you do learn that. And if you are having trouble with getting your back arched, I have a little drill that you could possibly do to get your flexibility to be able to do that. Start out in a full push-up pose or full arms extended plank pose. And then what you're going to want to do is whichever hand you place first in a cartwheel, you're going to want to tilt that one 180 degrees behind you because you're going to be rotating along it. You don't want to break it, so make sure you twist it back behind you. So from here, you're going to actually be rotating along this right arm and you're going to fall into a bridge position. So what that looks like is this. And then from here, you're going to try to get out. Getting out's the hardest for me, so it's not that clean, but I think it really works if you drill it. So, something like that. So you might want to practice that a couple of times. Now I'll discuss the actual movement. So here we go. So the Sailor Moon, how are you going to start out? First you want to find out which way you perform a cartwheel. For me, I go towards my right. So I'm going to be standing squared towards my right, and I'm just going to be taking a step back. Think like cheek set up into a cartwheel, if that'll help you. I don't know. Because you're going to be taking a step into it. So make sure you twist that. This is when I'm going to actually start up. I'm going to wind up towards one side, of course, and then when I'm starting, I'm going to be bringing my weight and momentum towards my other side, just so I have some momentum. And then when I'm winding up, I'm going to be stepping with my right leg very shortly. For me, I like to do a short step. I don't like to go all the way out here. Just a nice step, and then go into it. And the reason I do that is because I feel like it really winds this leg up, the left leg, for the kick. Because when I'm all the way out here, it's like, okay, I have to just step up with that one. But if I step shortly, it's like, okay, I have to kick up hard. That's just what I think. I mean, it might not work for you, but if it does, that's awesome. That's what I want. And that's just what I do. And I'm also placing, throwing my right hand down towards the ground. And as this is happening, my left arm is shooting up behind me as well as my left leg. Focus on kicking this back. And hook kick, think, just force with your heel back. Now this is when you're going to pop into the rise. So once your left leg has gone back enough where it can't really go anymore, you're going to want to explode off your right arm and your right foot. Now for me, a good rise is inverted, so you want to keep your chest low, but not too low where you just rotate next to the ground and crash. Just try to be aware of that. Alright, so you push off, and this is when you want to shoot your hips out. That's another important thing. You don't want to keep them in, because that'll just mess everything up. I did that for a couple of them, and they were not good at all, so don't put your hips in or whatever. Just stick them out. They'll really help you out so much. Now with your head, you just want to be looking at the ground. You don't really want to be twisting it towards the side because that'll just push your whole body that way. And you don't really want that. You want an open chest for it to get that nice floaty look that makes it look really nice. So that's why you don't really want to twist your head, because that'll just force everything one way and it won't be that good looking. I mean, when you're learning it, you can start that, but just really focus on just staring at the ground without really twisting your head. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it kind of makes sense when you're actually doing it, alright? And now comes the landing. Now you're going to land left foot, right foot, just like your normal cartwheel. And of course, with everything, make sure you land on the balls of your feet, bend your knees, and be awesome. So So make sure you have a really safe landing. Try to land on the balls of your feet. That's the most important part. And if you have really good Sailor Moons, you can use this right leg to swing into something else. And that really is basically the Sailor Moon. It is very easy once you get a hang of the actual motion. And I mean, here's my progression, guys. Yeah. Woo. I'm going to show you guys some slow-mos just so you can fully analyze what my body's doing. Look at the timing of all the movements, and yeah. And that's the Sailor Moon, guys. Of course, mine isn't the cleanest yet, but I will continue cleaning it up and making it awesome. I just really want to give you guys the basics so you guys can learn it on your own. I can't really help you clean up on your own. I just give you the basics, you guys do it, clean up on your own. That's it. That's what you gotta do. Do it yourself. But I really hope this does help you, and you guys will have enough understanding of what to really do, what to focus on to perform the Sailor Moon awesomely, alright? So I love you guys, peace out, and learn a Sailor Moon and stuff. Yeah.